Hello to my beautiful family of light. Yes, that means you. Welcome to my channel. My name is Claudia and I'm happy to have you here. This is going to be a little bit of a recap because I have finished the section I intend to do on from clueless to becoming awake. And so, during that time and these videos, which began, it was the end of September, and this is already the end of November. So there have been, 26 or so videos out there regarding this, what occurred to me in my life. I'm hoping that you have found some of those clues to be useful in your own life and where you've been, how you've progressed to this place so far. When I look back at this series and realize it started when I was 3.5 and running away, that things are embedded in us. We come born with some of the qualities and traits of who we intended to be built right into us. And it doesn't matter. At 3.5, I felt that injustice and off I went. I remember clearly thinking when that memory came that what I was thinking was, I'm not sticking around for this if this is how it's going to be. And that represented justice to me. And so, as things progressed through my videos at age 20, about 20, I realized that I ran away again. I wasn't equipped with language, confrontational skills. Not that confrontation has to be something that is wrong, bad, or traumatic. It just means you are facing something head on. And I didn't. I always went sideways. It took me a long time to get to where I am able to. In fact, I appreciate very much that I don't second guess anything or try not to. I like to ask questions and find out what you're thinking and why did you do that, or how would you like me to respond to something. So anyhow, it's during that time my foundation is set, yours is too, and we become the person we're going to become until we start bumping up against our little inner nudges. And remember, that is our inner guidance system. It's our inner compass. So that was running away up to 20. And I also want you to know that during those years, all the time, from now on, that you start realizing that, this is who I am. I do or don't like it, and you get to make choices and decisions about changing up things. But feelings buried alive never die. So whatever has happened that you've pushed down or pushed aside or put behind you are going to start surfacing. They're going to start nudging you. It's an inner nudge, and it's an inner knowing that it's time to address that. And so and anything that you repeat that you're not happy with, and your body knows, listen, when you're happy, you're smiling, you're joyful. When you're not happy, the cells compress, you are sad, you maybe don't know how to deal with something, or maybe you're angry, resentful, hurt, betrayed. All of those things I've encountered over and over again until I got it. But things that we keep repeating that we really don't want to feel or be in our lives, what we're repeating is keeping it alive. And if we're putting our attention on it, it's just, it's going to keep coming back. It's going to come back. So, by age 28, I have a kind of I think a clear understanding that I'm bumping up against stuff that is not good for me. It's not healthy. It's not productive. It isn't leading me anywhere. I'm like a squirrel in a cage. I feel that, quite often. And so I begin, I think, becoming aware that I'm not happy with who I am at times. And so, we just keep approaching things. By the age of 30, and between 20 and 30, I began, and I'm a curious person. And so, all through my 20s, especially, that's when I really began saying, no, I don't like that. I'm a product of the hippie era. There's drugs and free sex and, all this kind of stuff going on. And I'm prone to experimenting and finding out for myself. I don't want to take anybody else's word for something, but I'm not somebody who would stay in and repeat something that I didn't like, didn't care for, and now I know why, because that was not I'm glad I came back from that safe and sound. Anyhow, what I'm saying is, and I don't judge myself. I don't judge you. I don't judge anybody. I am, none of us came here with a manual. Well, actually, we have it. We have one inside of us that's talking to us all the time. But we're physical beings. I need a book to read. I need something that says, wait a minute, when you encounter this, please don't do that. And then I'm going to make a choice myself or a decision about it. And I may say, oh, that's the reason that says that, right? So, when you can learn to laugh at yourself, and I did often, and I still do, because, we're human, we're here. We are also something much greater than we think we are. So anyhow, by the time I hit my 39th, I think 38th or 39th birthday, I'm off to, explore other things in the world. And I had a couple of profound experiences. And here again, it goes back to, we don't have a manual. I've learned what nudges, that I'm being nudged in some way. And I learned to allow that. And that's, if you don't get anything, I'm hoping that is one of the things you will get. All these things that I'm telling you now, if you're repeating something that you don't like, you're putting attention on it. And you got to turn around and look in the other direction and say, well, if that's not working for me, then I need to try and find something else. I used to tell my son when he and I would have conversations, he'd say, well, I don't know what to do about it. And I would say, you're standing at a crossroads. You know what's behind you, and you're dragging stuff with you. If it's bothering you, then you're carrying it with you. But this intersection, you can't see. You can't see to the left. You can't see to the right. You don't even know what's ahead of you. You only can trust your own footsteps. You can only take a step into the blank canvas that you're going to paint, which is your life, and say, how does that feel? And, go for it. Start this or start that, and try this or try that, or do this and do that. And when it doesn't feel right, stop. That's all. Stop and say, oh, okay, so that's how that went. When we judge ourselves, then we're suppressing the person that our Creator put here. And you're a being of joy and love and happiness and cooperation and trust and all these things. And our experiences and what we're told and what we believe, so our beliefs have a great deal to do with this, suppress us from going out and being curious. And we should be very curious about our Creator and about our presence here. So, that took us up to, I went through Mom's passage and my nudging to go be with her. And then my nudging to go when I didn't even know I was supposed to, and then my grand expression of myself as a soul. And that's why I'm so adamant with you. I saw everybody as a soul, and I'll have more stories in the future, but I'm not going to lead any more right now. I'm going to take a few days off and pull together what I want to do next. I'd really like to hold a couple of classes on becoming awake and what you can do. Some of the mental processes that you can go through, some of the things that, because we don't want to go back and relive the past if we're going to dwell in it. We only want to look at where we've been so that we know where we don't want to go again, or where maybe it did work and we want to keep on doing that. Hopefully you're becoming the person you really want to become, and that's my goal. Is not there, like I say, every single person here is meant to be here. You are meant to be here. You're meant to become expressions of our Creator in this form. We're meant to be love, truth, trust, harmony, joy, abundant, all of those great things that lift you up. So that's what I'm doing, is just letting you know that I'm letting you go for a couple of days, and I'm going to take however much time I need to off. I'll probably do a few little short things while I'm developing. I want to do a live meet and greet and find out. Let me know, what is it you'd like to know next from me. If there's anything in particular, a problem that you're having, trouble in an aspect of your life that you want a little bit of help with, that we can work through without names or anything else. I guarantee you, if one person is having that particular problem, then thousands of people are, because that's how this works. That's how all of this works. So I want to thank you for joining me. I really, truly, honestly appreciate every one of you. I hope that you'll like and subscribe. Those are the things that get this information out to more people and allows this channel to grow, so that I'm not a voice in the wilderness. I become a voice to the masses. And I love you. I love you beyond your imagining. My arms go out around you in a profound hug of love and peace and truth and trust and harmony, because that's what you are. And I'm hugging Gaia, our planet that we live on, and I hope you're good stewards of each other and of the planet. We need more kindness and all of those good things today like never before. And so I hope you'll join me again. I'll keep trying to post something. It may not be a big deal, but this last series of videos began in September. Look them up. Go hit something periodically, and there's a message for you in there. Maybe you'll see it, and it'll resonate with you. Thank you again for joining me. If you want to know more, the information is down below on how to reach me. Otherwise, please comment. Thank you for joining me, and until we see you again in the next video, be well, be safe, be happy, and know you are way more than you think you are. You are pure love. Bye.